Just so you know, everything was put away down here because they took it out last Friday.
Okay.
I wanted them to run it before the boat show.
Sure.
And they ran it, and they were trying to get stuff to break, and nothing broke.
Okay. So all systems.
All systems. That's why I was wondering where all the lights and everything went. So it's all, you can tell it's just the guys that were doing the sea trial took everything down.
Yeah.
None of the windows like have any like discoloration or anything, any signs of any leaks. All the TV is all it's all Apple TV, Direct TV. Everything works great.
And I'm recording you, so we get that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, okay. Yeah, like I said, it'll be. It's just everything was put away just for the sea trial. Otherwise, all the lamps, everything is very nice. Here on the video, you can see there is this whole unit right here comes up to
oh, nice. Yeah. Separate the galley off.
Separates the galley from the living areas. There's about a 3-inch gap. This doesn't go all the way, but it's enough to stop any of the noise going back. It just gives you some privacy, and you know, if you want to be alone, it keeps the chef from being able to listen to your conversations.
Yeah. That's a nice touch.
But like I was saying, everything works on the boat. We really don't know of any things that are broken. I mean, if the light bulb goes out, the management company comes in, they fix the light bulb.
Who's managing it?
It's a buddy of mine named Simon Wells. Okay. So very cool. I'm sure you saw the video, but the day head in here is a really nice touch, and you can walk in straight from the aft deck as well.
Okay. It's an aft deck door.
So another nice touch is the air conditioning on the aft deck. You've got all those 4 vents up there. There's a separate compressor for this area, and it blows. I mean, if you're sitting back there and it's 100 degrees out, it brings it down to about 90 degrees.
Okay.
It knocks off it takes the punch.
Takes the edge out of it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's a really nice little option.
Okay.
So let's go down here. So you got a full-size refrigerator/freezer right here, washer dryer. This is just one of the on-deck VIPs. This is not the master. But you can see the whole boat. Everything's got like a nice touch and feel to it.
Yeah.
Everything with all the soft.
This upgraded even bedspreads and
everything. Yep, everything was upgraded. You got TV in here.
So Paul has, I think, 4 daughters, something like that, and they're like kind of married, probably 30s-ish, and so he really wants to use it for kind of a retreat for the family and everything. That's why
good man.
Seems like a good fit.
They're gonna love the jacuzzi tub and shower down there. That's nice.
Oh, and this is just for this cabin?
Just for this cabin.
Okay. So there's jacuzzi tub. We didn't see any of this in the other video.
It was hard for them to get down.
Yeah.
With this big camera and really film the space.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you call this cabin? Just a VIP?
On deck VIP.
Okay, so on deck VIP. This is the head here. With jacuzzi tub. For the VIP. Alright.
Yep. So this is that area that we want you to really get a good look at. You can see all the brand new, maybe start here and then you can walk in, so when he goes around you can see it's a big, that's the doghouse.
So these are the air chillers here? Okay, so this is new air chillers installed in July. This is your air conditioning panel. Hot water tanks look new too, eh?
They're just in really nice condition. Okay. Well, they were probably put in the last 5 years or something.
Right.
So this is the, and again, it looks like somebody, when they were doing the sea trials, somebody actually thought sitting here. This is like where it's kind of one of the crew areas.
Okay.
Okay, and it's kind of weird because it's in the guest area, but that's what makes it real kind of unique. Is that it's got this. So this is a Pullman that folds down.
Okay.
You've got another bed here, and then I'll go your way so you can. You can have a nice. It's actually a pretty nice, head for the crew and everything there.
Okay. So again, crew bunk, and then this is the Pullman berth, so that pulls down as another bunk. To the crew bed.
I just realized that Pullman actually the one that. Oh no, okay, they're working down here.
Okay.
So they're doing some maintenance down here.
Okay.
That's why this bed is all not made. So.
Got it.
But this is definitely in the video. You can
Yeah.
see that's the bow thruster covered. You can see they're doing some work down here.
Okay. So this is our access down to the bow thruster underneath the forward cabin. Okay. And it's hydraulic bow thruster.
So you know what? There is insulation in some of these areas. So there is some insulation in the bilge.
Yeah, so they sprayed in insulation.
Yep. In some of the areas here. But nice and dry. There's look, you can see everything's nice and dry. There's no leaks. There's nothing going on. And anywhere in the bilge where you look, it's actually really clean. On the foredeck, on the anchor locker,
Yeah.
everything's clean. Nice.
And then oh, that's kind of cool. So shower in the middle.
Huh?
It's cool with the shower in the middle.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, walk through, pass through. That's right. There was a light bulb on there.
No worries. This is kind of cool for storage here.
It is.
Slide
Yep.
shut.
Yep.
Get stuff out of the way. You get storage on the other side too. Just the desk door. Okay, that should be good.
Up here, a lot of the stuff is older, but everything works.
Okay.
Everything, and the way Tim looked at it was, he was only doing runs over the Bahamas and back, and you've got this one that's newer, and then there's another one upstairs, and it's just everything looks fine.
Okay, and those are computers on the far left?
So these are the computers. These show like the tank levels, a lot of the stuff, like some of like all the reports and everything for the boat are on here. Security cameras.
Okay.
All that's on here. So it'd be up to when he asks me my opinion on this, I'm like, just leave it because whoever buys it will want to put in their own electronics, or just leave it the way it is.
Okay.
The cold belt controls. These were let's see, about a year ago. Like the motherboard was sent out to cold belt factory, completely reserviced, put back in, and they said everything's perfect. Don't change a thing.
Okay.
So it's anytime anything needs servicing, he goes ahead and does it. He
Right.
just did the 2,000 hour. He just did the oil change, full service on the main engines basically.
Got it.
2,000 hour service with full service because it's got 2,300 hours more or less on it.
Okay. And the engines were replaced 2009 or
They were put in 2000.
2000.
But the original 2,300 engine hours. So,
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So 2,300 engine hours on the motors installed in 2000.
Yep. Okay. The whole boat was completely redone, and
They got all the maintenance records.
yes and no. It's not as nice as I would have liked to have seen the maintenance records, but it's pretty good. So you may want to, I don't know if you're still recording, I'll kind of explain this area here. Okay, so this space has been used since the conversion basically as the captain's cabin because it's always been a small family or a single guy that's owned the boat. And it's never been somebody that needed 4 staterooms because this is technically a 3 stateroom boat plus this boat, which has always been considered the captain's cabin. This space can be either because you could actually extend this wall right here down to here and put a door here. And then you could put a door where you would walk in right here, and then you could have a standard cabin where you could have 2 twin beds or bunk beds or something.
So it'd be easy to convert this to
It'd be easy to
however
convert
you
this
want
into
it.
another one, and then there's an area back aft that I'll show you that is kind of like right now a makeshift captain's cabin.
Okay.
That it could be converted into a pretty nice space.
Okay.
We've had some naval architects look at it and some contractors, and they say, yeah, we can make this space amazing. So.
Okay, so basically we're this one up top, we're the VIP, we're the one with the two bunks with the Pullman, and then the master.
No, you've got the 2 VIPs, the on-deck VIP, the lower VIP, and the master cabin.
Okay.
Right now, and then this one would be a 4th stateroom
Okay.
if you put the captain back aft behind the engine.
Got it.
But right now, this has been acting as the captain's cabin.
Right.
So,
Okay.
because if
But you could have the captain down on.
Well,
you
you're
just had a
going to
couple
have
people.
more in that little tiny crew
Yeah.
cabin. That's where you're going to have like the stewardess and the deckhand.
Depending on how they
How
do
you
it.
run-
Yeah,
yeah,
they
how
may
you
just
run
run it as a family and just have 1 or 2 people.
Then
versus
that
4.
would be fun too. Yeah. This boat has really always been run by kind of like a family.
Right.
You know, it's always had that.
Yeah, it's got that feel. Awesome.
Actually, let's go up from the.
Okay.
They got some cushions there.
No worries. You want me to hit these lights here?
And the stabilizers are Yacht.
Okay, so Naiad stabilizer. And the synthetic teak, when was that done, you know?
This is about 3 years old. Actually, maybe 2 years old. Yeah, and it's good.
Yeah, it's all in good shape.
It's been great. I'm not a fan of it, but it's for this boat it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, up here, obviously jacuzzi deck, massive 8-person jacuzzi. You never get a jacuzzi this size on a boat on a 105 foot boat. Big jacuzzi, great area back there. Back here, this converts. This comes out and it can just be a regular U-shaped settee, or you can put the pads on there and it's just a big sunning area.
It's a sun pad or seating.
Yeah, yep.
That's cool, yeah. It's like, feels like a lot of features of a bigger boat.
It does have, yeah, there's another day head right in there also.
Okay.
Yep. So you've got 2 things right there that are on almost no boats in the world.
Yeah.
Almost no yachts, no boats. There's a couple sport fishers that have a day head, but not 2 day heads right inside the
Yeah.
the
So
deck.
both sun decks basically have their own
Yep.
day head.
So up here, and you can see more on the video because all the cushions are put away, but there's cushions that wrap all the way around there. You got your little chair. Here, there's seating and pads everywhere. On the foredeck, you got the bunny pad, you got the foredeck seating up there. And just there's so much exterior space. It's incredible.
I'm gonna walk up to the bridge real
Oh, I'm
quick.
sorry. Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
After you.
Yep. Nice thing about this area up here, actually, if you walk over here, you see you can actually use the remote control, and you
Okay.
can stand right here and you can drive the boat. When you're docking, this is a great place to be.
Cool. Is that a wired remote?
It's a wired remote, yeah.
Okay, got it. So you kind of have a wing station almost on this.
Right, yeah. Yep. So, another nice thing about being up here, especially for a captain, is a lot of times on like raised pilot houseboats, where the captain's on the same deck as the party, the captain gets distracted a lot. So every captain I've had that's been on this boat with a client is very appreciative of this little space, because he can keep an eye on the party on the aft deck or the foredeck,
Yeah.
but he's alone and he doesn't have 20 people surrounding him asking him questions.
So there's seating if you want to have multiple people,
It's
but
just
normally
you're
when
kinda
underway,
isolated and, yeah,
you
you're
can
isolated.
focus, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so aft deck, really cool area here. These were originally designed for a jet ski, the stand-up ones.
Okay.
The low profile ones. I
Uh-huh.
think you might be able to get a spark in here. It'd have to be measured, but I did have a captain come and kind of quickly measure. He said he could probably get a spark in here.
Okay.
This is a really nice tender. It's the video. It's all the covers. Everything still look really good.
And it's included? Is that
Suits
correct?
included.
Okay.
This was sent out recently. The outboard was completely serviced. Everything was serviced.
It's probably a $50,000
It's a $78,000.
$78,000
Yeah,
tender
they did a lot of
included.
really cool stuff to it. It's got really nice layout for seating.
Uh-huh.
The passenger rail works perfect. Everything works really good.
And that one with the pass-through, does that lift up as
Yeah, they
well?
both do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they both. So the way that things work here is, so this opens up this way,
Uh-huh.
as does that one, and then the corner wings, the whole corner piece right there, opens up this way. And that way, when this opens,
Okay.
the jet ski that's in here just drops straight into the water.
Okay.
'Cause
And then
that
what happens with the base of the arm on the pass-through?
It goes up with this whole piece.
Oh, okay.
This whole piece
I
comes
didn't
up.
see that. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. All right.
And then on the back, this whole kind of transit piece right here lowers down, and then this thing drops in the water.
Okay. So it's basically rollers in this section, then it drops down.
Yep.
And then, did they ever consider filling this area or building something if they wanted to have it filled in, or?
No, like
Not
with
really.
what? I didn't know what you would do.
Well, just like if you launch the dinghy, temporarily fill it, or?
Oh, well, then whenever you fill it with, you got to carry it around.
Yeah.
So what they do is they pass some umbrellas that they put in umbrella holders here, and they turn it into kind of like a beach boat.
Got it. Okay, cool.
This is just storage here.
Okay.
So. Hey Simon, I think one thing we should do before the show also is fix these gas struts here. They won't hold this open, and somebody can watch us when I'm not there, just for sure.
Do these winches work?
They do.
They do?
Yeah, everything works.
Okay.
Everything in the boat works.
So you'd use these winches just at mooring, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, just to ease you.
So, yes, I'm sorry. So the way that you bring this boat up is you run it a line through the eye down there, and then through this ring
Through
here,
that shackle,
and then
okay.
around this, and you press the button, and when this spins, it pulls this, and it pulls this right up.
Okay.
Takes just a couple seconds.
Awesome.
Yep.
So power winch to pull the tender back on. Power winches.
Punch your head here.
Yeah.
You might don't have AC on here. Maybe they turn it off a lot just because of the,
hard something to do.
So this is the cabin in here that is a makeshift cabin right now. You can see it's got a bed here, 2 washers and dryers, and then there's just a sink over there.
Okay.
And then a refrigerator. So we had a contractor come in and look at this with a naval architect. There's no reason why this could not be reconfigured to actually be a nice cabin for like a captain.
Yeah.
You know, and this is what a captain would want to be.
Yeah.
You know, or you put the deck in back here, but the captain that was on the boat for the last 2 years with the prior owner, this is where he preferred to sleep. Because he was here next to the engine room. He was back here to see if any people were coming on the boat when the owners were on board. This is just where he preferred to be.
Right.
But you would need to plumb a toilet back here.
Or they could just use the day head for now.
Yeah, for now, yeah. But there's also an unused blackwater tank back here.
Okay.
There's a spare tank that could be a blackwater tank, like a 50-gallon tank back here.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're in here, you can see it's not a bad engine room. You know, there's the Alpha valve right here. You may want to show a picture of that because he was specifically asking about that. Right there, that's the Alpha valve.
You gotta let me know what. Oh, that's the
fuel polisher. Yep. And then here's all the transfer for the fuel from the main engine into the day tank. Here's your day tank down here with your sight glass, and then that's also reading up in the engine room or up in the wheelhouse also.
Okay, so you would polish it from the permanent storage to use what you're going to use.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it both ways when you're bringing the fuel onto the boat, or when you're. But usually, what people do is they do it when it's going in the day tank.
Got it.
Yep. So there's your vacuum toilet system. You've got your fresh water over here.
But that's a water maker? Or
No, water maker's right here.
water maker.
Yeah, 2 generators.
Oh, that's freshwater pump for the whole house system. And do you know what size the Jennies are?
They're like 55, either 52 and a 55, I think.
The engines look just immaculate.
Yeah, like everything runs really good. The boat doesn't smoke at all. It's just a really efficient engine for the boat. I've got the burn rate on the listing.
Okay.
It sips fuel. It's just got a great ultron.
What's the horsepower on this? Do you know?
It's
probably there.
1100 or something. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, 1007. I think. Yeah. 1003. They're not 1350. I think they're 100. At 2300. I gotta look back at the listing.
Okay.
I gotta refresh myself
It's on
before the
the
boat show.
listing. All good. So yeah, the engines are super clean. And the other nice thing is, even though it's a huge boat, it's not overpowered, right? Like a lot of them that are overpowered, you always end up going just slow anyways, and they just burn so much fuel. Right?
These are made for. So this boat can go 19 knots, but it's a comfortable 15 knot cruise or 9 knot cruise, whatever you want. You know,
It's awesome.
It's not like a lot of these boats where you have to find that sweet spot and the boat's only comfortable. This boat is comfortable anywhere from 9 knots to.
It's funny on my Navigator in LA.
Yeah.
We just went as slow as possible, and we chartered it all the time, and everyone had so much fun. It just sipped fuel the whole time, you know.
Most other times don't want to go fast. So that's what I tell people.
Bounce around.
They say, "Oh, I want to go 25 knots." I'm like, "No, you don't."
Yeah.
I'm like, "The only time you want to go 25 knots is if the bar's going close."
Right.
You need to get there, but you're never going to burn that fuel. Cool.
But I think this is very helpful. This is the stuff you really want to see. Okay, so this is what he really wanted to see. So this is the aft storage, and so you got another washer dryer there, and two fridges, and a little sink back here. So that's great. So the crew can be doing laundry back here as needed. And then these deck hatches here, what's under there?
Just down to the, it just shows the plating. I'll show you the things here. Everything's dry.
So great access to everything. All right, looks good. Thank you. I'm gonna walk out to the far bow up front. It's my best way to get there.
Yeah, go
Okay.
inside. Yeah.
Yep. So this door on the side is really nice. Got speakers out front. It's a little ship. And as Dave said before, all the cushions are intact and in good condition. They're just put away right now. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that you could climb up from the cushions there up to mid-level cushions in front of the bow, or in front of the helm. Right, so again, this is the upper VIP here. And then you've got the lower VIP here. Got 2 bunks for crew. Got the master back here. And then got our pilot house, captain's or guest accommodation. And then you've got the crew quarters in the aft, which is air conditioned. Awesome. So I think we should be good, Dave. Thank you.
please feel free to reach out directly to me for additional information. You can find me online at flyachtpro.com or by emailing ts@denisonyachting.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe below. Also be on the lookout for more videos from the Cannes Yacht Festival.
Get all the serviceman